That was Derek Chauvin back in June of this year during his sentencing in state court for the death of George Floyd. He, of course, was convicted of second and third degree murder and second-degree manslaughter in Floyd's death. And we all thought at the time Derek Chauvin wanted to say more, but he said he couldn't. And we all believed at the time he was likely referring to some type of plea agreement that might be coming in the future regarding the federal civil rights charge involving George Floyd and Derek Chauvin. Well, guess what? We got word late on Monday that a hearing is scheduled for Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. At that time, Derek Chauvin, will be changing his plea in that case. He had pleaded not guilty. He's going to be pleading guilty to something. He's currently charged with violating George Floyd's civil rights under the color of law, meaning in his official government capacity, and also aiding and abetting the other officers who were involved in this, the 3 other Minneapolis police officers. So let's bring our guests in to discuss this. Lisa, does this send any kind of message, this case at all, to law enforcement? We saw what this case did back in 2020. We saw the unrest that followed this. And it was just, it was like something we hadn't seen. We had never seen anything like this 8 minutes or 9 minutes of him on George Floyd's neck. It's just absolutely stunning.
Yes, and it already has. The ripple effect of all of it, the stain that he put on law enforcement, my community, who I love and respect and cherish so much in the job that they do in serving and protecting every single day, they were horrified. So yes, knowing that there are, not only are there body cams for our protection, police protection, as well as the protection of the people that we're dealing with on the street. People are out there videotaping as well. They've got their phones. Every angle is being shown. We get more and more footage that really gives you a good representation of what is happening in those moments from various angles. So yes, my hope is that anybody out there, any police officer who has issues, which I call John Wayne syndrome, that takes it too far, escalates situations where they don't need to be escalated, where a man is prone and cuffed on the ground, to not retreat and get off that individual's neck and offer any kind of aid. I think it sets the precedent without a doubt.
Totally different situations. Well, Roger Foley, thank you so much for joining us and for your expertise. Lisa Lockwood, thank you to you as well. And thank you for joining us. We will have much more of the Kim Potter trial coming up on Wednesday morning, and the latest on the Derek Chauvin change of plea hearing. So have a good evening. You've been watching Law and Crime.